What's going on, guys? My name's Demon, and welcome back to another episode of Demon's Declassified Minecraft Survival Guide. So, in today's episode, we are looking for a village. We're gonna try to get some villagers over, get a villager breeder set up, and try to make the villager trading hall or trading hub that I mentioned in the previous videos. I do know that I came across one not long ago. I just have to re-find it. I know it's north somewhere, so we're gonna see if we can find that. I know it's in a desert, so we will go. Hello, turtle. We will continue north and see what we can find. Well, this is an interesting development. We came across what? Came across some ruins. Of course, I thought I could sleep. Get rid of this little guy. What are you? What? That was weird. We'll get rid of all these drowned real quick. He's got. Oh, nautilus shell. Hello. And then we'll hopefully be able to sleep. Yeah. So came across this. Found a buried treasure map. That's cool. We're gonna go looking for that. But let's see what's in these chests first. Another buried treasure map. Is it the same one though? Maybe. Yeah, it's exactly the same. So we'll leave that in there. We'll take the coal. The coal, not a bad choice. And coal in this one, sure. And make sure to pick up our bed. Alright, we'll see if we can find that. Well, I've found the buried treasure, and it's, oh, yeah, this is a situation. I need to get down here. Buried treasure is apparently a spawner in this case. Oh, yeesh. There we go. Take care of that. Maybe? Okay. I don't quite understand, but sure. Ooh, boy, do you see what I see? There we go. So the buried treasure was extremely uneventful. But we did find another spawner, so there's that. Hello. There is that. Let's go over here and see what this village has. Well, there's a few things. I want to look through and see if there's any chests in these houses, but it at least has villagers, so that's a positive note. Weird layout on some of this area. Ow. Nothing. What have we got in here? Where's the door? Ah, look, a stonecutter table. I'm gonna go ahead and yoink that. And this clay. And sleep time. Bed. There we are. Boom. So now comes the fun part of coaxing a villager into a boat. Wonder if I were to go over here. There's a villager over here. Not you. Go away. You, sir. You're the unlikely culprit. Yes, that is what I needed. Now, can I get in? Thank you. In the water. There we go. There's one. Now I just got to do this one more time. Well, we got the villager in tow. We're on our way back, and then I'll come back and grab another one. Thankfully, this does connect to the water source directly next to the village, so there is that. And our home is in sight. So we're going to have to find a place to put this guy so he doesn't die. I don't really know where that is. Maybe right here, right here in this little inlet, and then we'll build something around them. That way it keeps mobs out. Yeah, we'll do it here. And this got something to build with, got cobble. So we're gonna just build a little bitty box. Well, he tried to escape, so the way we're gonna do this is I'm going to use the old boat trick. And we'll just drive him into where I need him to be. Maybe. Possibly. Come on. Yep. No. Ow. Alright. You stay there. I need you to stay. Stay put. Thank you. Boom, boom, boom. And we're done with one. Time to go back for number 2. Oh, I completely missed this the first time I came through here. There's another sunken ship here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, okay. We'll take those and that and that and leave the poisonous mushroom and leave that because no. Ow. I think that's probably the only chest in here. Alright, well, we're almost back to the village. I pressed the wrong button. We're almost back to the village. Here's that little ruin area that we got the loot from the last time. And the connection to the waterway is over here somewhere. I just don't exactly remember where. I remember going through it. Maybe it's here. I can't see. Nope, that was the wrong one. It's this one over here. So this little waterway right here connects into the water next to the village, so I can go straight up to the village. I'm gonna just go through here and steal some beds because I'm going to need them for the villager breeder. So we're just gonna make this entire village bedless. Alright, villager number 2 in the boat. Now we just gotta get to the water. Get out of my way, chickens. Please. Thank you. We can get to the water, we're good. We should be alright. Back out on the open sea. Let's get this guy home and start breeding up some villagers, hopefully. I decided I needed some sheep. I got leads off a wandering trader a while back, so I figured I'd put them to good use. Sheep are now safe and sound in the pen, and we can turn our attention to this little guy. So we need to figure out where we're going to build our breeder and how it's going to look, because I do want to start trading with villagers as soon as possible. Alrighty, so now that we've got our villagers over here in a little bitty box, we're going to work on a village breeder. So right here, I have 3 pillars. I have underneath this a waterlogged slab. That way I can properly place a block on top of it. And I didn't seem to bring my hoe, which that's alright. We'll just make a wooden one really quickly. There, sticks and sticks. Boom. Wooden hoe. We just need the hoe for a moment. So we're going to go from the center block 4 out this direction. And then 4 this direction. And 4 this direction. And then we're going to make it a square. Or rectangle. Rectangle is proper terminology. Now this design is based off a farm designed by Bobbert Pickle on YouTube. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Really efficient looking farm, works really well. Now the thing that you want to use is either carrots or potatoes, because with the changes to 1.16 villager breeders, wheat and seeds will clog up a villager's inventory, and eventually it'll stop working. They'll stop trading things back and forth, and it'll stop producing baby villagers for you. So this is the design that you're wanting to go for when it comes to how you're laying out your farming area. So we'll just add 2 more pillars right here, and right here. And then you can choose what blocks you want to put in the center. I'm probably just going to go with cobblestone, more than likely, just because I mean, whatever works, works. We're going to build a building around this eventually, probably in the next episode, but first I want to get the farm working in the first place. So you just fill in all these gaps, except on the front. You'll want the front to have a 3-block gap. You could probably do it with a 1, but come from your center block. Don't place here or here, but place these 3 here and these 3 here, and that leaves you a 3-block gap right here. And you'll dig this out to allow your baby villagers to drop down in. And that's the basics of the farm, except we're going to take this block out and this block out and place in composters instead of those. So a composter here, and then just, well, not that block, just cover that with blocks. Finish up the blocks. I'm thinking I'm going to add windows right in this area instead of cobblestone. So I'll add glass instead of cobblestone, just so I have a way to look in when I come through here. So we'll take our glass, throw it in here, and that pretty much sets us up. We want to be sure not to break things too much. Need a little bit of lighting in here. I'm gonna go here, here, and here, and that should light it enough, because I am going to throw a roof across this because I do not want anything spawning inside there, even though I believe farmland counts as a non-spawnable block. I'm covering all bases anyway, so we'll go ahead and cover, and then I'll get back with you. All right, so now that that's covered, we want to place some beds down as well. Now, you can use any amount of beds, I believe. The video that was posted said to use 5. I'm pretty sure you can get away with 3. You just have to have a bed for each villager, as well as in the child that's being spawned as well. So that, just place the pillows away, because there's some glitchy stuff that goes on. He explains it really well in his video, but there's some glitchy stuff that goes on where villagers can sometimes get onto the pillows, and then they'll end up spawning on this block instead of back in the farm. So make sure when you place these beds down, you face them away from your farm. Now, before I go and completely close this up, I do want to get my villagers up here into the area, because it's going to be rather difficult to do that at a later point. So I'm going to do that now. Hopefully these villagers aren't too much of a headache to try to get to do the things that I want them to do. That if they are, we're going to have to find out a way to get them up there, because that is where I need them to make this farm work. Alright, well, that was a bit of a headache, but I got the villager in the boat. Now I just got to get the boat in the farm area without things getting in my way, like this crafting table. Get them in here, across the little threshold, and onto the farming area. There we go. There's one. One down, one to go. Well, the second one was a lot easier than the first, because he auto-pathed to that composter and immediately became a farmer. So that makes my life a little bit easier. So now that they are both in there, I can close this up so I don't have to worry about them escaping. They might try to get to the beds, but that's not that big of a deal. I do need to still be able to get in there though, because I need to do some work right here. And thankfully I was coincidentally smart enough to bring a crafting table in with me. It was not intentional at all, but we need to make some trap doors, and more than that. We're going to definitely need more than that. We'll turn oak logs, get us some logs turned into planks. That, hopefully 14 should be enough, I hope. No, that's bad. That is not the way that needs to be. Let's try this side. There we go. Realistically, that could probably be a block, but instead we're going to do trapdoors. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. That is it for that. We can open that up. And then here we need trapdoors because the baby villagers will think that those are a path to the bed, because the baby villager is going to try to jump on the beds that are across here. That's how this little farm villager breeder thing works. So we want to make sure that the baby villager thinks that they can jump on that bed. Now we'll get our villager out of here. He should turn into another farmer, I hope. Please turn into a farmer. We'll look at him in a minute. Double check, make sure. But for right now, I want to dig out of this area real quick so I can get outside. There we go. All right. They will sow that as it comes about. I may hop in there in a little bit with more carrots from over there and fill the rest of that farm in. But for right now, they can't get out of that area. They will continue farming the area as well, and eventually we'll spit out a baby villager. But we're not to the point that we can really deal with said baby villager yet. So we need to get a bucket of water. We'll run back over here, run back in real quick, and we'll just add it in here, and that'll make the villager flow this direction in the water. And eventually we can take it out of there using a minecart and take it to wherever we need to take it. So it's probably going to go over that direction, or we may just make the villager trading hub all thing here. Maybe that might be the better option rather than trying to transport it all the way over there with a minecart track, which is not something that I really feel too keen on doing, I guess. I do need to cover this the rest of the way up though before things maybe start spawning. So we'll just do that. I also didn't put torches, which could have been a massive problem because mobs would have spawned right here and caused some major issues. So we'll cover these up, and that is that. So that's basically the villager breeder done and dusted, ready to go. There's only one thing that would really help is adding more stuff to the farm. Like I said, you can use either carrots or potatoes. I'm using carrots. You could use wheat, but then you got to figure out a collection system for seeds and composters and all of that. But that's pretty much it. That will spit out baby villagers ever so gradually. Why is he not turning into a farmer? I don't quite understand. Is it because I need to replace this? That change make a difference? I don't know. But these two will, regardless, will eventually start trading the carrots that are in there and breed a new baby villager for you. So in the next episode, I think I'm going to work on getting the trading hub up. We will also get things set up on how to transport the villagers. If I set it up off camera, I'll probably do a little bit of a tutorial next video on how I did. So excuse you guys, would you please go away? That would kindly be appreciated. I really don't want to have to deal with you guys right now. But that's pretty much all I've got for this episode. I think I'm going to go deal with those guys before they become a real problem. Though if I kill them in a villager's radius, that is going to cause a raid as well. and I don't think I'm going to kill them. I'm going to leave them be. So we'll cut the episode here. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully that kind of explained how villager breeders work a little bit to you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll answer them as they come in and as they are posted on the comments section. As I said, for the little bit of the video that we were talking about the villager breeder, I will link Bobbert Pickles' YouTube down in the description, since his design is what I am using, and that's pretty much all I've got. So I thank you guys. I love you all. You all are amazing, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.